Hello there, this is Melek, and welcome to Outward. Another Outwardy thing. Whatever that is. What is this thing? I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to YouTube. But there's been 14 of these things. And here we are again. A little quiet in the chat, but that's fair. That's fair, that's okay. I can kind of remind actually then again, look at my health and stamina, my god. Do I have actually again, I'm pressing B to open a backpack. That's a different game. God damn. It's so weirdly instinctive to just press that with Enshrouded. Been playing a lot more Enshrouded recently, to be fair. I don't want to burn any of these consumables, although kind of got to eat this. It's going off a bit, so I'm going to eat one. Nom, 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 nom. And I've got all of the good benefits. Yeah, I just kind of... I mean, really, I really need to camp more than anything, really. I could just set up the tent literally in here. Try and get rid of some of this burnt nonsense. I know I've just eaten some food. Probably not the cleverest of things to do. Just set up the tent right by the guy. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You got nothing. You cannot stop me. Let's do that and a bit of repairing. I actually don't know whether we've got any repairs that are actually needed. No clue. But I know that I have burnt health and stamina, which needs to be recovered, so we're going to do that. Hey, Wild Magic! Ah, yes, good old burnt mana. Damn you, Banner! It's just so... Just, you know. And then, I mean, I don't know. We could just shim. We could just... See, that won't do anything, technically. Oh, actually, that is a trap. I mean, we can burn so much mana like that. Unburn. Whatever. I know what I'm talking about. 11! That's not bad. I actually got my Necromancer. For those of you wondering, we're talking about Adrulan Online, whatever. But yeah, I managed to get my Necromancer from lowish level up to level 8, I think. But I was kind of just chilling, and I wish I'd put more time in, but you know how it goes. Sometimes you just run out of time, and there's just life. Life kind of just has so many other things to be doing with it. I wish I'd spent so much more time playing the game. I really, really do. But it is what it is, you know? And we can't help it. We can only do what we can do. And that's that. And then one more hour of sleep and we'd be good. Now, I found a really cool group, because I haven't really done a vast amount of grouping in the game. I found a cool group in, I think it's like the Crypts of Harborview. Again, don't know how many. I mean, it's a quite a common place for people to start grouping up the moment they start getting to like level 6, 7 kind of area. And yeah, that was good. It was fun. Let's grab me backpack and disassemble me tent. Fantastic. And then I'm just gonna eat another portion of this because it's nice. Yeah, the Lich. Yeah. Yeah, killed the Lich twice, but with the help of others. I ended up... one time there was this one guy who sort of dragged me down there. Well, it's raining. Let's shove that guy out the way. because he was going off doing other things. He was also a necromancer, and he just kind of dragged me along and showed me a couple of things. And there's like a, just as you get there, off to the side, there's a little room with a tent, and there's just an item you can pick up, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, that time he explain that these things are for recipes, and you get recipes of killing these guys, and the Lich has this stone. The stone's kind of cool, that does a thing, and then it started going bad, and then he said, quick, go that way up the stairs. And so I did go up the stairs, and he comes out on that little ruin that is on the beach that's nearby, and I'm like, I've always wondered what's on top of that ruin. Because every now and again I've seen people up there, and I figured they'd use magic to get up there, and they're just up there chilling. But actually, the exit is in that otherwise inaccessible little room. It's very, very cool. The second time I was part of a group where I was the highest level, and my god, yeah, we were not ready for that Lich. Like, I got out by the skin of my teeth. Everyone else just got killed. It was, oof. Yes, same. Like armlets of ferocity or something, wild magic. I think that's what it was. And yeah, I've made them. I got 2 of those recipes. I got another recipe for something that's metalworking, which I've done a little bit of metalworking in the game, but it's not my focus because I can't generally use the things that it produces. Let's have a little sippy actually before we go anywhere. And I probably could do with actually getting some purer water. And yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good little things. And yeah, they use 2 of those bones that don't stack. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I did say at some point I wanted to... Hang on, let's have a little look. I did say I wanted to fight the alpha deer. I did say that, didn't I? I did. I don't know whether it's a good idea. But anyway, I need to do my buffs. Foul Des, and then Shim Igoth, and then Des Igoth, obviously. That's always good. Oh, there's a few deer here. There's a few. Hey, buddies. Hey, buddies. You doing all right? Whee! Oh fuck! He's fucking me. Damn it, I put immunity on, but of course it doesn't make you immune to being knocked over. Yeah, they're tough boys. A coral horn. Okay. Ooh, coral horn antlers, raw alpha meat. Okay, that's stuff. Oh dear, yes, indeed. Oh dear. I hope that they're not upset with me. Those fuckers should be upset with me. I'm upset with me. I didn't do a very good job, but it does kind of look like it's almost. It looks like it's sort of sitting down. It's just kind of like I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. You know, just gonna chill. Just gonna do my thing, which is, you know, be dead and gross, I suppose. It is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna bandage up these wounds. Oh, I managed to get my leatherworking over 50, so I could make another couple of backpacks. He didn't beat me. I'm just having a rest. It does actually look like it's just chilling. It really does just look like a chilling dir. I'm assuming the other dir are not as powerful, or maybe not as rewarding when you kill them. It does still look majestic in death. That is very true. I'm still kind of concerned by the glowy scale things. Looking at the other ones, I think they all have the glowy scale things. But yeah, I managed to to block it, and then obviously that unlocked all of the chakram stuff. I didn't do my checklist thing. Like, I did my magic stuff, but I didn't do the checklist thing. What I should do, of course... I think these are definitely more scared. Oh! Maybe I'm not quite ready for another one. Maybe not. Maybe so. I guess we'll find out. Damn it, I can't get a thing out. Oh my god. I can't move. Ugh. It is... They're tough. They're very powerful. I'm somewhat disappointed. Jeez, the actual way you can grab things is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really, really good. I'm just gonna go in the city. Because I should probably get a... Oh my god, I'm getting slow. Stamina. Ugh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! You big bully! No, come on. No worries, Paige. That's fine. It's a big fucking red deer. They're very strong. I'm not gonna lie. They are very strong. And whew, I killed one of them, and then I decided to bully the other ones. And then they called on a friend who decided to beat the absolute shit out of me. I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just absolutely exhausted and near death. You know, I've been here before. I've been here before. Definitely should have gotten a sigil going. That's what I should have done. A sigil. That would have been an excellent choice. So I could shrimp punch it. But, you know how it goes. Of course, now the question is... I'm just gonna... Am I thirsty? Or is it just me being wet? It's just me being really, really wet. No, the new thing is, the raw alpha meats whatever, but the coral horn antler used to craft strong bows, but I bet it can craft other good stuff as well. I would argue that if I do find a recipe that involves coral horn antlers, coral horn are easy to find, and I can provoke them, and with a sigil, I suspect that things would probably work out a lot better. So I think I might just see what they're worth.
What can I do for you?
Oh no, this is just a trainer. I don't want to actually train with you, buddy. You're a trader.
This worries me.
Yeah, it can worry you all you bloody want, buddy. Shark cartilage. There's a lot of weird shit. But either way, how much am I gonna get? I mean, 18 is not nothing, but it's a little bit underwhelming. I don't really need... Like, I can get more if I find a recipe that desperately needs them. I'm not particularly concerned. The meat's not worth much, but I need to have a little look to see if there was something really, really cool that you could make from them. In fairness, let's keep it for a second and have a little look at things. So obviously I can make fang things and galvanic bow apparently, but that's not particularly useful. Various makeshift things, manticore great mace from Manticore Tales. Probably don't need to... Yeah, great mace doesn't appeal to me. Poison rag, primitive club. Oh god, they really are. The scaled satchel is quite cool. Okay, was there like a potion that required anything that's particularly... Wow, look at that. horror chitin and crimp nuts. You can make really big healing potions out of horror chitin. That seems odd, but okay. Energizing potion. Huh. Some of these I just haven't really... Oh, there's the incense stuff. Yes, there's nothing obvious that I can do with it. So yeah, I'm
This
just gonna
worries me.
sell it. Just get rid. And I couldn't see anything with the alpha meat either, but I didn't check cooking, in fairness. I checked everything but cooking. Now, obviously, there'll be things where it can... Oh, Bread of the Wild. That actually requires alpha meat. Smoke root I can get. Wool shroom I had. Bread? Bread of the Wild. Healing wounds over time. Unequaled. Ooh, okay. And now smoke root I can get. I've seen that all over the place. Bread should be relatively easy. Bread of the Wild. I think that's Breath of the Wild, but you know what I mean? It's fine. Whatever. It's all the same, isn't it? Wool shroom. I think that, again, I think you just collect that off the ground.
Me.
Can I buy some bread off you? I don't think that I don't think the guy likes bread. I don't think the guy likes bread. Bread. Like, he'll sell plant tents, but not bread. Let's go find a baker and get some bread. I don't know why I'm saying it like bread. It's getting stuck on the curb. I mean, the innkeeper may also, to be fair, have... Ooh, free shit. A mining pick. You know what, guy? You look like a miner, so I'm not going to steal your shit. It would
How can I help you?
be rude to do so, I think. What else? Do we have bread from this guy? It would not make too much sense for this guy to have bread, but, Aegis. And Aegis is like a protective type thing. It's a shame that you can't learn these. You have to kind of keep the scrolls and then do the layouts. Because it would tell me whether I already have things or not. Look at that wool shroom. Literally talking about wool shroom earlier, and suddenly wool shroom.
Want
Hey,
to
chef.
buy something?
Yeah, if you just got bread, and you do in fact have bread. I will have 2 of your finest breads. I don't think there's anything else that jumps out at me at being something that's... I mean, turnips. Bit of salt and turnip makes a turnip pottage, which is good. Alpha jerky. Ooh, I mean, I know I said that I didn't like buying recipes, but sometimes you see things I'm already known, but alpha sandwich. I feel like the bread of the wild still looks pretty fucking good. So I'm just gonna buy some bread and then have a little look at that recipe and actually see what we've got. Yeah, we just need smoke root, which I'm pretty sure we can just find all over the place outside. Is there like a water storage place in here? Oh, look at that. I mean, I'll gather wool shroom. More of that weird shit. Got a beetle out of it. A beetle for me trouble. Awesome. Look at the doggo. I bet it's going to be a weird, freaky doggo. Why are all the animals in this place weird and Oh. Weird and... I don't know why it keeps on zooming into me violently, but... Look at that! It's got cool armor, though. I like it. Everything just seems to be, like, have hard chitinous plates. What's this? It's like a sewer grate. Now, if I could pet the doggo, I probably would. Though it does remind me of that clip that I saw of a game of someone petting a creature, and it just bit their arm off. In a game, obviously. And it was, yeah, that's a permanent injury. You're now missing an arm. and it was one of those YouTubers that obviously show their face because, you know, that's what apparently normal YouTubers do. And they were somewhat shocked and confused and speechless by the fact that they now are missing an arm. It was funny. They like check their inventory and everything, and it's like, yep, no arm there. Womp womp. There's some smoky boy. Look at that. Now I just need to get a fire, or make one, whatever. Can I get wood off this tree? Oh, it's just wool shroom again. Oh, it's wool shroom's actually inside there. But not wood from a tree. Let's go back out. I will actually, potentially, depending on what it requires, sip a bit of tea. Yeah, I've only got burnt stamina recovery, not burnt health recovery. I think, like, mushroom bars can do things like that. Yeah. Nam, nam. Oh, God, that was almost nothing. But I'm going to eat them anyway. And then I'm going to bandage. Because bandaging is important. I can bandage the wound of deer. The dur wound. Oops. I tried to turn with Q. God, I get enshrouded. This game and enshrouded controls just completely messed up in my head. Absolutely 100% messed up. Yay, wood. Yeah, well, that was the thing. I know, or at least I'm certain it wasn't Kenshi, because Kenshi's got a very top-down view. This game that I remember seeing was very more of like an RPG over-the-shoulder kind of thing. So it was definitely more RPG than Kenshi, which I always see as Kenshi as a bit more of a tactical game, like, because you can have a group and you move them around, and it's like little mini skirmishes and stuff. So it definitely visually, if I remember correctly, it wasn't that game. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who can say? And it was definitely sort of like an animated, the thing bit the guy's arm off. Like the whole thing had its own animation, and it was a first-person view, I think. So it might not have been third person. I think it was first person, actually. So let's make bread of the wild. And bitter spicy tea. Because why the hell not? And there we go. Now, I did use my little parry barrier thing. I'm going to make the assumption that D is not there, but I'm still going to pull my sword out on the off chance. Oh! Hi! It's like, shit, he's healed. Back away. Back away from the crazy mage. I think its anger has faded. Off it goes. I'll fight you next time, mage. You live for now. Smoke root. Yeah. Yeah. It's very close, isn't it? And maybe I could wear some smoke root on my belt, possibly. Kind of feel like I may have permanently pissed them off. I've definitely injured the poor thing. And I do say poor thing because they seem pretty... Oh, look, it's actually fallen over. It was all positioned nicely. But as we know from going into zones afresh, it respawns them and ragdolls them down into position. We know. So it basically, when I entered this zone, it would have just spawned it here and it would have fell ragdolled. Poor thing. Where did the other one go? I mean, it wasn't technically part of this group, was it? I mean, I could nuke that one, but there it is. I think it's just part of a different group. All of that wool stuff. I don't particularly want to piss it off again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not fighting you, buddy. We're even, buddy. You gave me a thrashing, I gave you a thrashing. The thrashings were made, the thrashings were given. I'm not after you now. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling, buddy. I'm just chilling. Although it does look like your potential lady love here is kind of going the way I want to go. No, go the other way. Go away. Go away! Why are you chasing me? There we go. That's it. Go away. Bloody thing. Bloody things! Oh, you know, there was a cave thing down here. I'm a bit more powerful now. I want to kind of go down there again. And now it's getting dark. Yeah, there was that thing down here, wasn't there? I could also purify a bit of water, do a bit of fishing. Yeah. I think it was salt. Yeah, it was in here that was the fun thing. Kind of. Kind of the fun thing. Like, we went in and it was a bit of a... It was a bit of a moment. Let me take a sippy of tea. It's a shame I can't lock onto it. But what I can do is go down there and get minced by a robot dog. There's always that option. I'm not sure whether that's a particularly good option, not gonna lie. It was worth a shot in case it aggravated it and brought it out to party. And bring it out to play. I mean, I would say I can probably take it, but you know me, guys. You know me. It's not, there is no foregone conclusion when it comes to me and my, in quotes, abilities. Yeah. So let's Faldes again. And then we do Derzagoth for the shield thing. Okay. And then we do Shimmergoth. Because obviously we want a magical sword of awesomeness. We definitely want to have a sip of water. We definitely want to do bread of thingy. Bread of bread. Then we want to... Hey, buddy. What you doing? that I would rather over-prepare than under-prepare, you know? Wasn't that? I was just looking for bad things. I don't think we could get through here before. I seem to remember this being like a portcullis-y thing, you know, like a gate. A metal gate thing. I mean, sure, I guess we can grab the backpack and carry on. We will have the scraps. Now, obviously, I'm going to go and kill that thing. Livid weed, oil, wood's interesting. So obviously there's that thing up here, which I am going to kill. I'm going to go and kill that now. Damn it. Oh, let me grab my backpack. Oh, one of those assassin tongs, which are for things. That's not bad to find. Right, randomized sword, firestone. Basically, nothing particularly useful. Not gonna lie, nothing particularly useful, but it's all valuable in its own way, you know? Probably should have sold some stuff before we left. But, okay, so we are now a bit more powerful. We, for some reason, have access to an area we didn't have access to before. Maybe it's like particular times of day or... Oh god, no, it's gonna shut on me, isn't it? You just know it will. I'm leaning my head to try and... like in real life, leaning my head to try and look around, but obviously that doesn't work very well. The reason was in another dungeon. Cool. Doesn't look like there's much in here to warrant it needing... Oh. Hello? It's a fire poker. Sorry, I'm just paranoid that triggers things. So, random skeleton pinned to a tombstone with a fire poker. Oh, the lever! The lever! Oh, God. Oh, suddenly lights go out. Yeah, the lever! Phalagoth, I believe. Nope. Valdez. Oh, shit. Come on, Fal. Dez. Okay. I mean... I don't have that many friends. In the game. In the game, specifically. That's what I originally meant. So maybe the skeleton as a new friend would automatically, by default, become my best friend. So, okay. Well, I thought there was going to be more in here when I saw that. But it's actually just a room with some ghost plants and a poker. Which... Oh, I think it was just, yeah, I was just leaving things behind. I'm going to have one more look in here. In the off chance there's like a secret passage or something. Or Lever or... It just seems like there's not much in here. Maybe the poker is that good. I haven't even looked at it yet. Kind of want to just get out of here and then look at it. Like this steps up, and that looks like there's a secret. Or is it just the texture's all kind of off? It looks like the texture's off, doesn't it? Well, I mean, it's a room. It's a room with a load of skeletons guarding a poker. Poker's got to be important, though. You know what I mean? It's got to be important, right? I think I surprisingly did quite well, didn't I? Then, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to put my skills down, but like, yeah, unique, nice. It'll be like it'll be a class of weapon that I don't really like or get on with or aren't skilled in or whatever. It'll be something like that. But yeah, that was cool. I'm gonna head back this way because there were some butterflies. Butterfly, and I can make camp, purify some water, maybe do some fishing. Like there were some fish around here somewhere. Here we go. And there's bad people up there on my island. How dare. How absolutely dare they. There's the butterflies. Let's do it. Let's set up a camp. I thought it was like a roller coaster up there, just right in the middle of the screen up in the... But it's the ruins of that horrible place we went to that I thought was the Wind Temple, but isn't. And it's bad, and we left. And be like, yay, let's go to the roller coaster. Yeah, the dodge rolls are a problem. But if I haven't got discipline active, then the chakrams to try and drain them is a bit of a shit. I'm missing the shield. I am missing the shield. But it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. I could go and, you know what, we always carry a campfire. Let's actually use the campfire that we have. Let's put it out here. And it's Bucky's. I'm gonna look at the poker soon, don't worry. Okay, and we're going to gather some river water. It's probably gross. Yeah, super gross. I'm gonna drink the last drip of that. Nom nom nom. Gather more. And then we're going to purify. Oh, crawberry tartine. Anyway, manual recipe. No, wait. Yeah. Five clean water added. Still got to keep selecting it. That was weird. It cleared it the first time, but then didn't clear it that time. It's actually really cool. That the fact that you've got the distance haze, and you've got the person on the hill, the silhouette, and you've got the stump of the tree on the left, and it's a shame that I've got this glowy orb, but the layers, because of the mist, the dark layers on the near, and then the hazier. There we go. Look at that, by fluke. It's just a nice effect. You see that in like art things, like picture frames, where you can get progressive layers, and it makes it like a 3D picture, and each layer is a different color or has different amounts of light, and it just makes that parallax type thing. It's been like that a lot, Little Horn. I'm not gonna lie, But the game is just too fun. Like, right, okay, if it wasn't a fun game, I would have stopped playing it by now. Because it's a... I don't know whether I'm too old for big challenges. Maybe, I don't know. But it felt... Losing in this game feels punishing. And when you get really bad losers, like I was stuck without my equipment and backpack, and that was a whole shit show. It can feel more punishing than rewarding sometimes, but it's still a really fucking interesting game. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what this poker is. And I know I'm chatting instead of looking at pokers, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's really, I want to keep playing it. And every now and again, I'm just like, get wrecked by something I shouldn't get wrecked by. And because there's something as well, I figured this out as well recently. There's something, I'm just going to like position myself here so it's kind of like a nice scene. And hopefully nobody comes and tries to kill me. The animations, when you start to do an attack or start doing something, I'm very used to being able to do things and interrupting the animations, the player animations. So as I'm swinging a sword, a lot of games, if I right click during that swing, it will very quickly switch to shield. You know, you could abort the swing, abort the attack, and it would then do the shield. Or if you do magic, it won't stop you walking while you're doing it, or, you know, it might not work, but it wouldn't stop you. And there's little things like that make it feel clunky. And I think I get frustrated with that quite a bit. You know, I'll be swinging a sword, and I'll see an attack, and I'm like, there's no reason in real life why you wouldn't be able to raise the shield, you know? Or whatever. Obviously, I know I haven't got a shield now, but you get my point. And it just feels like the uninterruptible personal animations of the character are quite a detriment at times. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the end. Whether I stick to the end in the live streams or whether I start doing pre-recorded, I don't know. But I really do want to carry on playing it. But yeah, it does feel a bit clunky. And that is I think that might be my complaint, perhaps, is the clunkiness. Like, I don't even necessarily mind the fact that you don't get more resilient. It is all to do with getting the skills, and yeah, you get some passive abilities that help with survivability, but there's just something clunky about it that makes the fragility of your character, and you know, going the magic path makes me more fragile anyway, the fragility of the character all the more pronounced because of how clunky the combat feels at times. Welcome back, Paigey. We're just discussing the game and its mechanics. So yeah, and I appreciate you saying, Little Horn, that's a big thing of me doing quite well. Because sometimes it's hard to feel like you're doing well. But yeah, let's have a little look at this poker. It's a mace, that makes sense. How does it compare to, I know it's a saber. I mean, it does more damage, some of it's fire damage, which is good. A load more impact, and it's slightly faster. There's no reason why I like swords. There's no specific reason why I stick with the sword. How does it... Ooh. If you do a regular and a special attack, that backswing is very fast. 2 normal attacks, and then that's pretty good. And it's doing fire damage. It's like a permanently glowing poker. I might see how I get on with this. I may even have some items that I'm wearing that help with fire damage, actually. I got resistance to fire damage. Damage increased to cold. More resistances. So yeah, I don't have a bonus to fire, but I think resistance to fire is rarer than resistance to physical. It is literally that Hellfire. Yeah, it is a fire poker. But it's a magic one that doesn't stop glowing, and I found it in a cave that was guarded by a thing that was unlocked by a lever in another cave, blah blah blah. So it was of slight complexity to find. It does more damage overall than the Steel Saber. So if I compare them, for those of you who... the impact is higher, so it's gonna make people unsteady. The attack speed, I don't know. Right, is the attack speed actually the speed, or is it the delay? So is 1.2 better than 1.1? Because the language, when you're measuring speed, higher is better in this particular occasion. But it might be that that's the delay. That's how long an attack lasts before you can attack again. Yeah, the normal... Because if I swap to this, when I do normal, heavy, it's off to the left. Normal, heavy, off to the right. So it's kind of like you say, it's like a dodge. Because it moves you out the way nicer. But I never fucking use it. Yeah, it was really just a case of, are they calling it speed, but should they have actually called it delay? So basically, that's not only a higher speed, ever so slightly, it's also higher damage, ever so slightly. Well, maybe in practice, that will be a lot more damage. 28 over 25 might not sound like a huge increase. It's more than 10%. But and half of it being fire means that it's probably better. And then it's got better impact for getting the enemy on their arse. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oof, yeah, that normal special is really nice. It's a mace. It is a mace. Snacks and drinks. Meow. Yeah, indeed. I've just got my chamomile and valerian tea thing. Why do I have a mobile? Why do I have a mobile? You mean the bugs? Because I'm talking about like a baby mobile, I'm guessing. Or are you talking about the lantern that's hanging? Or are we talking about the spinny chakram in my left hand? It depends on what we're talking. There's a lot of weird shit going on at the moment. So, I've only just noticed the moon has loads of shit on it. It's got rings. And it's got, like, fragments spinning around it. I mean, that's quite appropriate to have shit going around the moon in game, because there's shit going around the moon in real life. I mean, there obviously are, because I think there are orbiters. How many orbiters are going around the moon right now? So, ignoring Artemis, that's a pod, not an orbiter. Or whatever, I don't know. How many orbiters? Because there are things orbiting the moon, artificial satellites that we've put there that, you know, monitor the moon. Yeah, I'm just curious as to how many. Yes, well, actually, opening up the log, we have explored the desert, but look, learn final Cabal skill, because I remembered I did not have the final skill. I didn't get everything from him. So yes, definitely going to go home, definitely drop off a few things, and then we'll head toward the desert. Hell, might not even actually go home, but I might stop in the town just to sell things. But yeah, the moon's really, really cool, actually. And then that moon, obviously, is kind of cool. Notice the red shit. Obviously, the moon is red. I wonder what the thing with the celestial bodies is in this game. And, like, there's green shit over there that may or may not be something to do with another moon. But we've got the white, spinny fragment moon. The red, evil, glowy moon. It's automatically evil. Actually, no, I better not say that red is evil, since... canonically, Archmage Malik wears a red robe. I mean, he's had a bit of a dodgy past, to be fair. But yes, the sky in this game, I've not spent enough time looking at it. It's a weirdly pretty game. To say that I would consider its graphics to be quite dated, like, its graphics are worse than they should be for when it was made, but I certainly do, I soon forget the graphics and get on with the gameplay, even if the gameplay is somewhat unforgiving at times. Shall I actually have a snooze before we go completely crazy? Yeah, I'm going to use this poker for a bit and see how I get on with it, but unless it sets fire to my tent, then obviously, you know, that would be bad. It would be bad. I guess then we'll just do some repairing as well, I guess. Butterflies are great. I need to mark these on the map if they haven't already. The Big Dipper. You mean Ursa Major? The Big Bear. I think that's the Big Dipper, isn't it? That's like the slang. Whee. So I'm on the island. I'm right by the bridge. So bump, bump, bump. And there we go. We're gonna grab me pot. Have a sip of water. Have some of this cerveza. Yum, 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 yum. And then we're going to carry on our way, basically back home, get the last Cabal skill. Yeah. Hide log. Thanks. Oh, I always forget. And then do play with it. Oh, the skill, the new skill thing. Yeah, we will do that. Simple bow, dude. We don't care about you. Look at all these dead people. What happened to them? Oh no. Were they bandits? Oh, they probably they definitely deserved it. What I am going to do before we leave this place is I'm going to pop my head. I don't think it'll have respawned because those guys that are dead haven't respawned. I'm going to poke my head into the tower to see if that arcane elemental has respawned, because that would be very nice. It would be very nice. That would be kind of funny. It's the sort of game where little things like that may actually happen. It can be a somewhat unforgiving game. It can be a fucking nasty piece of shit game sometimes. It really can be. I honestly, yeah, I'm happy, but slightly surprised that I have just carried on playing after that woeful fucking session. My God. About a month ago now. I still feel the pain of it. That was a painful session. It's to its credit, the game, even if it really tried to shaft me, to its credit, I still came back for more. Maybe I'm a masochist. I don't know. Well, there's a spoopy boy. I wonder how resilient spoopy boys are to fire damage. Dreamer's Root is actually a really good find. Yeah, that's actually a really good... It's like a farm. This is a farm, isn't it? I don't know what they were farming, but nothing that I can make use of, apparently. But yeah, Dreamer's Root, good find. Because that is what you make incense out of. And other things, obviously, but incense is... There's a ghost root. Let's just go around. I don't think that anything will have respawned inside the dungeon, but I'm willing to give it a go. Give it the opportunity to... let's actually gather some wood, because I wasn't able to do that on the island. I had to use up my campfire. I don't think I've been up in this direction, in fairness. I think I approached it. I mean, none of them's important. None of them's worth my inventory. An interesting tent. Yeah, there is a tent. I'm going to say well spotted. But I think you probably already knew it was there. But I am not going to have a problem with that. Was it really Hellfire? Oh my god. Oh no, this is just a stump. God damn it. But there's also some butterflies and some minerals. You know, it might be a path up there. I've got the gravel beetle, which I think's the one of the ones that makes a nice tea. So I'm around here. Oh god. No, where really? That looks like the Lonely Tower, almost due west. So I'm gonna say here-ish. Yeah, Alpha, I'm not that keen on killing you, buddy. Like, I could. In fact, this is a really open area. If I want to actually kill these fuckers, now would probably be the time. Des, a goth, that, a goth, Val, Des. Hey, buddy. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the button I wanted. And why have I... Oh. Come on. Ah, damn it. Damn it! I can't get a fucking anything out. I can't get anything out. And that didn't even work. I couldn't do anything. I just couldn't get anything out at all. That's the thing, is the interruption of things and the timing, it's just a pain in the arse. You know, I even tried to do the block thing, and it, for whatever reason, it didn't quite trip. So again, I didn't get what I wanted from that. I think we've got Gap or whatever his name is. Yeah. It's Gap again, I think. It is what it is. It's like that. That was frustrating because it just wasn't working, and I don't know why. Just not getting the timing right, I guess. But it's a really difficult one to kind of reconcile sometimes. All right. Where the fuck are we? Probably not that far away, in fairness, from where we were. We kind of need to go northwest from the middle of the map. Where we are exactly, we might be quite close, to be fair. Boons. Boons, yeah. Yeah, look at that, we're just literally around the corner. You bitch! But yes, I need to do the elemental boon, I need to do the discipline boon, I need to do all kinds of fucking boon. I kind of want to go for him again, but not with my health the way it is. What I really need to do is make camp. Yeah, I just couldn't quite get the zappies out. There's such a long animation from when you click the button to when the effect happens, and it's so easily interruptible. I also find that the enemy attacks are almost never interruptible unless they're staggered. I hope not, Delta. I really hope not. go. That's back now. Okay. Now I am gonna... should be able to take this thing. I'm just gonna heal up a little bit. Is that Dreamer's Root? It bloody is. Come on. Wow. What a good supply crate. Thanks for the normal arrows that you can't even sell. That's how bad they are. I mean, there's Spoopy Boy that way. I'm going to actually drink this potion and see what it actually does. Because I've got another... well, I've got 2 Gep potions. Holy shit, that was a big heal. That was a big heal. Damn. Okay. Now, I've still got a lot of burnt health, which is not ideal. But I want to go in here and just poke my head in. And if there is some good stuff to fight, I will not fight it immediately. Because I'm not really ready to fight it right now. I will camp out and get rid of my burnt health and come back in and mess with them to try and get some more particles. Oh. Nah. Day is all dead. So yeah, apparently this lever that I pulled in here was the one that unlocked that gate, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. Like, how would you ever know? I don't know. But apparently, a good idea, if you find a lever, probably best to pull it. And then check mysteriously sealed gates that were nearby, or at least on the same map. Ooh, it's spoopy time. Let's slide down here. Okay. Let's keep on heading north. Spoopy times. But yeah, those alpha animals are pretty tough. Somehow managed to kill that alpha dinosaur as well, didn't I? Like, that was a desperate fight. Was it the last session that I did of this? That we ended up stranded on the top of that giant fucking hill with the tree. And it's stolen by horrible dinosaurs to eat at their leisure. Managed to kill their alpha and slip away into the night. Oh, that was a very close fight. I thought I was a goner, but I pulled that one. Gotta remember times like that. You know, when you're in this game, it's like, I got beaten up and killed by a deer. You gotta remember those times. Yeah, but that boss of all dinosaurs managed to kick his ass. Oh, you know what? You know what? I don't have any rations. Shit. I mean, rations aren't difficult to get, in fairness. Probably one of my old campfires. I'll just make some rations here. Dead easy. What can we actually make that's useful? Mineral tea. Mineral tea is always good, because that's the one that's like health, burnt health, which is always good. Oh, I've got loads of mushrooms. The mushroom bars are actually good for burnt health. I will make... How many mushrooms do I have? Oh, I think I got a load because I was going to sell them. But then I found out you just can't. There we go. That's good. But we need salt. We've seen salt deposits dotted about. I thought I would have had salt on me. The water obviously isn't salt water, otherwise we'd have some now. I know. It's one of those ironies, isn't it? Salt is dotted around here and there, little salt deposits. So I just need to look out for it. Maybe mark it on the map in future, because there might be times like this again. It's not always... Oh, that's a stump. I thought it was a tent again. Where am I going? Because it's like that way. I actually don't think I've been up this way. Is it a way through to anywhere? Probably not. The problem with this game is that it'll have things that look like they go somewhere, and it just doesn't. But I'm going to go this way anyway. Hang on. Oh, northeast. Did I just circle back? No. No, this is definitely a different path. I'm going to check it out. Might find some salt. Might find my death. But the salt will probably be up on hills and things, so I need to kind of check anywhere rocky or hilly. I'm going to go to this gateway. See if it actually leads anywhere, or if it's like an old thing on the map. Because here it says, it might be just, again, it goes to the same place. But it'll tell me. Assuming it goes anywhere. It definitely looks like it should go somewhere. But whether it does or not is another matter entirely. Yeah, it's just another way back. Be interesting if it takes me back and I appear in a different area at the other end. Probably not. Salt. Salt, 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 salt. Did I leave my pot at the fire? Should not have done that. So if I find salt now, I still have to go all the way back around. I can't just use this nearby place. Well, I might find some interesting things. You never know. You never know. Floating grass, that's not particularly interesting, but, you know, it's a thing. It's spoopy. It is the spoopy season in the forest, so, you know. I suppose what I can do is just keep heading roughly toward where I know some sand is, the island specifically. I just need to remember I've left my pot behind. And therefore, you know, not to die and forget it's there and wonder where my pot's gone. Not that pots are particularly difficult to get. I mean, any town or settlement will have pots. There's a tree stump that's got a bloody pot in it nearby, so again, not difficult to get hold of. It's just salt. When you need it, suddenly it's difficult to find. Let's eat some of these mushroom bars, shall we? Or at least, you know, a couple maybe. And then take a sippy of water. Where's the water gone? Well, I suppose it would have been all the teas. And that stuff, because it's going off. And we're about to travel a long way. Is there something... Just keeping an eye on the road. Is there something up there? It looks a bit steep. But maybe behind here it'll be a bit less steep and like a hidden path. That's not a hidden path. There's no way I can get up here. I'm going to give it a go anyway. No. I do not believe that is meant to be... so. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do a bit of a run. We've got water. Now up here there was a bit like a mini ruin thing. Oh, hang on, itchy leg. Itchy leg. And there were spoopy boys. I also did set up a camp here at some point. There's the butterflies. Which I think is where we are here. But I don't think there's... Let's see. Oh. Maybe I left something in it. Maybe it's respawned. We do not know. Spikes, I mean... I'll mince them into scrap if need be. There's a dead boy. It is just bloody ironic, isn't it? The one time you need salt, which is normally such a free, worthless kind of, not worthless thing, but you know what I mean? It has no actual value, and it's normally really easy to get hold of. At the moment, nope. I mean, there's some steps here. I mean, this is at least one thing. I may actually find some new locations. Oh! Hello. Hello, friendos. I'm going to have a sip. And I'm definitely going to mince them and check out this tent. Was this the interesting tent you were talking about? Probably. Probably is. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just put my backpack down. Well, I mean, let's bring it down a little bit further down here. I'm going to try the poker. You know? So, Des. Big off. Call to the elements, because why the hell not? Probably only useful if I'm using the sword. Well, fuck it. Let's do Shimmigoth then. Nice. And then it's the lantern is Faldes. And then we're gonna move up to here. A bit further. Hey, buddies. What you doing? You doing all right? Oh dear. Oh, travel rations, bandages, bread. Some boots and some spikes. Well, we're a bit overweight, mostly because I've been picking things up, as per fucking usual, without my backpack. Yeah, those guys kind of got massacred. That was a bit rude. Yay! Do what the Freya says. Like and subscribe. Yeah, we've got all of that shit. Okay. Well, that was... Yeah. Ooh, Dreamer's Root. I probably do need to just convert some of this into incense, but unfortunately I don't think we can so easily. Warn Hunter's Cabin. Can't imagine that a small area would have a combat in it immediately, but it doesn't hurt to just who the hello? Shit. I legitimately had no idea there would be a fight. Me drawing my sword and that being there and not noticing me for a while, that was yikes. That was, I'm gonna eat some mushrooms. Mushrooms. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, so that was a dude. Occult remains. And a worker who has loads of potions and mana stones. This is a whole thing in here. Damn. There is so much stuff in here. It's just a bit of a close fight, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're not ready to fight that big boy, you're gonna get wrecked. Still, no salt. How much am I overweight by? It's getting there, isn't it? It's certainly getting there. Is anything in these cupboards? So, did the ghost kill the worker? Or was the ghost the worker's ghost? That's the question. The pile of bones is suspicious. Well, that was the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to have to keep going. A hobby. Yeah, but when your hobby is being suspicious, checkmate. Okay, let's just head down. Well, I mean, we found a new thing with a big tree. A tree. It's a big tree. You know, certainly, I mean, kind of got to walk through the big tree, haven't I? Like, it would be wrong to not walk through the big, hollow, felled tree. It's probably going to get ambushed because I've got no visibility now. Oh, but there is one of these. I mean, not the worst, but still not particularly good. Getting a bit weighed down. I'm going to have a little look, see what I've got that I can potentially get rid of. Looks like I can transfer a little bit to my pouch. Machetes. I can get rid of machetes. That round shield, I'm pretty sure, is bad. Let's see. And machetes, again, they're not really worth very much. So that just reduces the weight a bit. Explorer's lanterns. I mean, the sandals. I can shred some of these bits of clothing into cloth. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the fact that it didn't spot me for a while, Little Horn, was interesting. Like, I was like, are you gonna attack me? Are you like an NPC that I can speak to? It was all very like, huh, okay. did not like the proximity of that fight. But, no, I did pretty well then, I thought. I thought that was okay. That was okay. Doesn't Dreamer's Root turn into something? Oh, I can't remember now exactly how you do it. I think I'm just going to have to drop some things that aren't worth keeping, but not necessarily right now, but soon. I'm going to go sort of east-southeast kind of, and I think that would get me ever closer. Let's drink some water. Ever closer to the island where I know there is salt. And hopefully we just spot some salt before then. Oh, we're on the path again. That's always... Oh, hang on. There's a bad person. Hang on. Where are we... No, I need to go this way. Right, I'm just getting myself orientated. Oriented. So yeah, Just need to get onto the island, get the salt, head back to my cooking pot, make one more travel ration, I think is all I actually need. Probably not a good idea to start loading myself up with shite. I mean, this is also just a lot of shite. See, I've got the high ground. And look over and see fuckers. Well, if there were fuckers here, I would see them. But since there are not fuckers here, I see nothing. See, up ahead, there's some deer, and I'm going to not pursue them. Now, the salt was at the entrance to the mysterious underground tree thing where I found this poker. So I'm just going to head there. And, yeah. I kind of like finding old campsites like that. It's kind of cute. If you know what I mean. You see, right, there's this thing about the game which is a bit weird. So if you look directly ahead of me, you can see the bridge. And on the bridge, if you look really closely, you can see two silhouettes, two people standing there. Thing is, I'm pretty sure that there's not two people standing there. What that is are the two bodies that were there, that we've seen a couple of times this session, that have been spawned in, but have yet to have ragdoll physics applied to them. So therefore, if I got closer, they would just ragdoll. And the reason why I think that is because I've seen a couple of times when I've seen some silhouettes in the distance, closed the gap, and just found some dead bodies instead. And it's like, huh, okay, that's weird. But, you know, it is what it is. I want to get a little beetle as well. Go away, dear. Don't want anything to do with you. This mask has an integrated straw for me to drink water through, in case you were, like, wondering how the fuck I drink with the mask on. It's a doe, a deer, a female deer. And I think they probably are. Like, or maybe not. Because they're called alpha coral horns, right? The big ones. And they're the aggressive ones. If it wasn't for the fact that they were called alphas, that would suggest... It would kind of, like, on the face of it, look like they're the males protecting their harem of females. But they're alphas, not stags, if you know what I mean. It might be that you just call them alphas anyway, whatever. But yeah, certainly the red ones are almost like an analogy of a stag looking after their herd, but I don't know. Not quite. Now, as I was saying earlier in the stream, I don't know where I want to take this game. Like, I want to finish it. I just don't know whether it's live stream or pre-recorded now. That's basically it. It's weird, because like I was saying before, and I don't want to go over the same ground too much, there is just something that's a little bit, like I feel like I would maybe do better with this little bits, but more frequently, rather than one big lump in a week, and then maybe sometimes skip a week because of illness and mental health and blah, blah, blah. Or just because I'm like, I need a fucking rest from this game, which sometimes also happens. But I feel like it a little and often might be a little bit of a... I don't know. But I definitely want you guys to see me progress on it. I want you guys to see my success. I would like to assume that there would be success. Come on, boy. I didn't really. Again, I would rather over-prepare than... Oh, there was nothing on that. Nothing! But yeah, being able to beat up ghosts. I didn't do the other boon. This one. Video editing? Yeah, like highlight only thing. I mean, that's also a possibility. Getting back into video editing would actually be quite interesting. I don't know whether I've got the fucking will to do it these days. Like, that sounds... It doesn't sound pathetic, but it just kind of... There's... What is that? The more floating shit. I've just gotten into that really comfortable... I can just record them from start to finish and be done with it. Oh my goodness. They're going through the videos afterwards and like cutting out the boring bits. I feel like that's just a young lad's game, you know? And I ain't young lad no more. But I do appreciate your point, little one. That is something I used to do all the time and certainly don't anymore. And hell, I've got all the time in the bloody world these days. Though I am going out there and starting to look for jobs now that the cybersecurity thing is just coming to an end. You know, did my electrical engineering, and now it's ready. Let's just get out there. Get a good job again. So I'm not absolutely piss poor. Because I am... Actually, piss poor means not very good. It doesn't actually mean... You know. But either way, I'm very poor. And I don't like being poor. So I'm gonna... be thankful this cybersecurity thing's just about done, and it's going well, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know as a side comment, and then just get back out there, you know, and get a good job, get a decent income again, and then I won't have anywhere near as much free time as I've got now. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Though all the jobs I'm applying for are all basically either remote or hybrid remote, so. It's not like there's going to be a significant amount of commuting, which, I mean, I have no problem, you know, 9 till 5:30 in an office, you know, 5 days a week. I kind of like the camaraderie almost of having that office thing where you get to hang out with people and people will be like, oh, what a fucking day. I'm glad that's over. Yeah, you want to go for a quick pint before we head home? Yeah, go on. And you know what I mean? There's that kind of stuff that happens, which I'm... you know, fond of. I'm just gonna make a load. I mean, we could make pottage. I'm going to make some mineral tea. Ah, yes, Gabbery jam. We're going to make and we could make a tartine thing. Yes, make pottage again. Yes, delicious. I think video editing is not something I'm against. Going back to that. But I would say... Oh, Freya's meowing. What do you want, girl? Are you asking for permission to come in again? Because you're being weird. Come on, then. Weird animal. She's a weird animal. Where was I going with this? But like, there are some things that I would kind of like to do. But no, there's no but to this. There are some things that I would like to do. That would lend themselves to like one-off videos. What? You are allowed to come in. Come on then. What are you meowing at? You've been fed. 1 second while I find out what the hell is. What do you want? Hey, what do you want? I'm recording. Yeah. Well, not recording, but streaming. But you know the difference, don't you, madam? She doesn't. She absolutely doesn't. Yeah. She's a silly girl. Yeah, I've probably mentioned it before. She seems like she comes into the room and she just meows until I talk to her, and then she comes all the way and gets fusses. It's like she's announcing herself, and I have to pay her the proper respect before she'll talk to me. Well, in case it's true, they've just said that they worship you still. You are their goddess, their queen. So, Yeah, you're all good. Oi. Oh, she's climbing up. She's... She's all on the desk. There is no room for you on this desk. You're trying your best, though, aren't you, madam? You are trying your best. Wrong way. To find room. There is none. Oh, bless her. She really is like, but where do I sit? Where do I go? You may, Pager, you may. Absolutely. We were happily talking about Adrenaline Online earlier. Me and Wild Magic, we're like Adrenaline Online bros now, or something. I don't know. Is that the cool thing to say these days? Oh, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna head back to town. No, I'm gonna go via. Hang on. We don't have a huge amount of money, but what I might do is I might go via the Cabal of Wind Tower. Just remind me. I think it's like 500, 600, something like that. We haven't got that much money on us. We need to collect some gold bars from somewhere. Yeah, because where the hell? I guess I took them home? I don't know. Whatever. How often do blood moons happen? I want to say every week. Like once every 7 in-game days or 10 days or something. I don't know. I'd Google it. I don't know. I wouldn't want to lead you astray by saying one thing and it actually turns out to be something else. There is a little trick. It's slightly cheaty, but what you can actually do to make doors blood moon safe, because obviously you've noticed that zombies can open your doors. Here's a shrimp. It's a shrimpy boy, lording over the dead body of their shrimpy friend. I did not grab water. That's the one thing. Water. Water first, Malak. Water first. And then we're going to have Des, Agoth, Val, Agoth, Shim, Agoth, and that one. And that one. Yeah, if I can't lock on them, it's going a bit too high. Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Where's my glowy thing? I thought I did a glowy thing. Where's me glowy thing? Me Faldez. Faldez, that was it. Ooh, it got me though, didn't it? You little shit. You little shit. Come on. Up you come. Up you come. Come on. I'm surprised the lightning did as much damage as it did. I keep not seeing its lightning after my lightning. Now my sigil's gone. To be honest, lightning against this probably doesn't do as much damage. Oh, that time it didn't do it. Oof. Took that like a little bitch, didn't I? Yeah, it didn't want to fight me, and to be fair, I don't blame it, but it did give me a good beating, didn't it? It gave me a right good beating. Again, don't drop the backpack. So, what I was saying was, there's a trick. There's a trick. Terraria question for blah blah blah. Blood and Moons. Yeah, a block in front of the doors, yes. It means that they can't open inwards, but you can still open the door outwards. But the zombies don't know how to pull doors open. is the bottom line. I know, you sounds like you've figured that one out. Yeah, I think you... Do you need to give them a bed? So anyway, when you go into your inventory screen, when you press escape, there is an option to see NPC housing. And you can actually see, if you toggle that on, which room each NPC is in, and you can reassign them. And if their portrait is in the middle of the room, you know that the room has everything that's needed. I'm assuming you know to combine lots and lots of gems together, of the same type of gem. Is it 7 gems of one type together? I think it's something like that, isn't it? I want to kind of get home in this game sooner rather than later. Yeah, it's been so long since I've played Terraria properly. Like, I've been dabbling a little bit lately because of friends are picking it up. One friend in particular has never played it before, and I'm just kind of like, ooh. It'd be fun to kind of see, like, him experiencing all the things new. And I can try different things. I think before, I'm trying to remember what kind of... I think I just went for a wizard build. Might go for, like, a melee build this time. But either way. No, not yet, Little Horn. Not yet. Maybe I shouldn't run myself ragged like that. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, berries. I think that if you put enough illumination, they shouldn't spawn. But again, it's one of those things which I struggle to remember for certain. I actually don't know how many years it's been since I've played it to any degree. Like, minus the few hours recently. Ignoring that, I haven't played it in so many years. In fact, the last time I played it would have been live stream on this channel, and that would have been the one with Ran, Blue, and Ether. And that was a long time ago. I mean, would that have been before COVID? I mean, we're talking a long time ago. But yeah, as far as Sunday streams, no, I've read the comments, haven't mentally, like, registered them, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go through them, jot down the names of games, see how many thumbs up games have got. Google them if I'm unaware of the game. The usual sort of stuff that you would do to go through a series of options. You know how it goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They don't stop enemies, those platforms. In fact, I think you said you did a screenshot, didn't you? And I was going to say something, but I think I was out and about and distracted or something happened and I forgot to mention it. Yeah, very, very dangerous having your security as being only those platforms. It even happens if you do it the other way around. So I sometimes will build a building in Terraria, and it will have an overhang. And the floor of the overhang are those platforms, so I can shoot down at things trying to get through the doors. Like a kind of murder hole situation. But yeah, the eyes can get up there as well. I mean, technically, I guess, Little Horn, yeah. I wouldn't ask for that, but, you know. Also, I'm always a bit kind of cautious because I don't want people to feel like I've taken a game and then not played it, if you know what I mean. I know I don't really need the salt because there's loads of salt back at home, but the gravel beetles, which I got one there, are definitely worth it. Oh, we're nearly home. We're nearly home, guys. Again, I'm running myself ragged with stamina, but... yeah, Terraria is one of those fun games. So what... I think I asked you this before, Paigey. What bosses have you faced thus far? If any. I mean, nothing wrong with taking it slow. And again, I think I might have asked you this before as well. You know me, my memory's like a sieve. My memory is like the elephant in Zootropolis, or Zootopia as it's called in the US. Okay, let's sell a load of shit to this guy.
Greetings, friend.
Hello, yes, hello to you too, friend. The steel saber I'm going to take home. So much shit. We don't need all of that antidote, do we? Technically, probably don't need that much antidote, but hey. I mean, no need to rush into it, Paigey. Again, stability is a useful thing to have, and I do find myself getting staggered reasonably often. Warrior elixir. Oh, and that gives me the discipline boon, which is the physical damage boon, but also the thing that allows my chakram to work. Nice. I never use varnishes. There's no point me keeping them if I don't use them. And I know you're like, well, then start using them, Malik. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just remembering to do it. They're nearly dead, so I'm going to just sell them. They're worth a bit. The Dreamer's Root rotted a little bit. The Gabberry Jam I'm just going to get rid. Some of this wine. I need to start remembering to use it. Larval egg apparently are good for certain things. Dry mushroom bars. Well, we don't really need them right now. Raw meat. That trap. That Firestone recipe, which we've already got. A second plant tent we don't need. Wool shroom again. It's don't really need that much of it. These cool things. That sells for a good price. Get rid of that. Occult remains. I can never remember what they're for, but I think they're for something. Let's get rid of that just so we're getting close to the total we need. Hackmantite. Wizardy robes in Levant. Levant. Now, is that in the desert? It's a good question. Well, let's actually do that and just do it like that. Oh, thanks, little one. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. Dying light. It's like a zombie thing? Oh. I always feel a little bit like undeserving when I get donations, but I will always be very appreciative of them and probably convince myself somehow that I do deserve them. I know that's being really silly of me, but I am what I am. Funko. So, shield. Steel saber. The hat. Oh, you see fire damage bonus. Hang on. So the arcane hood gives me more resistance. And some resistances to certain types of damage. But the hat's better at magic, makes me a bit faster. That is very kind of you to say so. I mean, I've been doing this on and off for fucking ages now. I've gotten old. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What's better? The hood or the hat? See, the hat's making mana things cost less. It's good for hot weather, which could be good for the desert. Gives me extra fire damage, but it reduces my resistances. Oh, I mean, smashing zombie heads is definitely a thing that I would enjoy doing. Should I try wearing the hat more often? The question is Dying Lights like, is it like a survival sandboxy thing, or is it like, you know, is there base building involved, or is it like a one of those things where you travel the map like an open world where you unlock regions and then you do the missions and you slowly go up levels until you unlock new regions, which are now, you know what I mean? That I don't know what that style is, but like I always remember Assassin's Creed first starting that style, and then even the latest things like the new Jedi thing I'm playing offline. Again, it's the same thing. You're unlocking areas and skills to beat puzzles, kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, keep them both with me then, yeah? Okay. Zombie fighting and parkour. Yeah, sounds good. So the Dreamer's Root needs to be taken downstairs. Is there anything that I need to store? These things, and those things, and that thing. Wood needs to be turned into a thing. I've got those things. Mushroom just randomly rotted while I'm watching it. I mean, yeah. Bye, Mushroom. Good knowing you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really here that needs to be stored here. Let's go downstairs. Oh, boy. That's the alchemy stuff. That's the alchemy stuff. That's the food stuff. Let's do the swappy swap. I'm just going to pull some of these things in just so that they're there. I don't know whether it's a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Salt. Alchemical. Okay. Dreamer's Root. Those. That. These. Okay. See, that's the thing, because I remember the first Assassin's Creed, and I played most of the Assassin's Creeds at some point or other, and they were great fun. They did get a little bit repetitive, and I've not gone off that style of game, but it does feel a lot more repetitive than it used to. The last Assassin's Creed game that I played heavily was Odyssey. I found that quite fun. But even that, I kind of slowly was like, I don't know, I just lose interest in things easier these days. Hey, you know. Ah. So I had a bit of a cough there. Okay. Jeez, we can make a look on them. I don't think we need to necessarily. One potion survivor elixir. What even is that? Protection from things. Okay. Not really paging, just general chit chat and me very ever so slowly doing things in the house. NMS. What the fuck is NMS? Or is that just an abbreviation of something that's been previously mentioned? Probably. Oh, I blew up a trap. Sleep. Oh, No Man's Sky. Gotcha. Again, I think I heard a lot of the things early on that it was like not very good, but then apparently they totally fixed it. That's all I know, and I learned that years ago now. I don't know, something like that. That they basically just turned the game around and made it actually fun. So maybe. Right. We're going to go to the Cabal person. No. I'm just going to take all my gold bars. Because why the fuck not? God, I've got so many power coils. That's kind of crazy. What I really need to do is have a look at all of these things, find out what the Elat's Relic does, remind myself what the metallized bones do, and just basically wiki the shit out of this, because there's an awful lot of stuff in here that I really could do with. But do with finding out what it does and using it, you know? I kind of feel like that would be a sensible thing to do at some point. Hey, Zachary. Oh, no, exams are definitely more important than watching my shit. As you can see, Zachary, I now have a poker instead of a steel saber. I'm going to put my hat on. It may not be as protective, but it will make the poker do more damage. I assume that's how it works, because the hat will give me 10% more fire damage, so therefore technically another 1.4 points of damage. Again, I'm assuming things here. Hang on, which skill do I actually have? Ah, yeah, it's the cool. And then we've got possessed for decay resistance. Keep forgetting to use focus before a fight. Whatever. Burning poker. Well, I mean, technically it's not burning, because burning implies flames. I think this is just permanently really, really, really hot. Is burning specifically going to be flames? it kind of feels like burning has to have... You have to have flames when something's burning. Like, I'm not dwelling on corrections. I'm just, like, curious about language, you know? Like, there was a whole thing recently about how, like, if you describe yourself as a founder of something, is that you claiming that you are the only one that founded it? And I'm like, yes, there is such a thing as a co-founder. And in fact, co-founder, you could be one of many. But the founders of a company are still individually founders. You know? Otherwise, the word founder couldn't be pluralized. So it was kind of like interesting, sort of like, not philosophy, but these kinds of like conversations about linguistics. I like the linguistics of things. That's the only reason why I'm talking about the word burning. Hang on. Go away! I will beat the shit out of you. Go on. Back off. I will kill you. I will actually kill you. Okay, I'm going to make this rune, and then I'm going to nuke you. I will nuke you. Do you understand? Come on then. Come on, mess with me. Come on. Come on. Come on, I'll blap you. That's what you get. Like, what did you think you were gonna do, Burb? No, I don't think it understood either. And now it is dead. But revenge begets revenge, doesn't it? It's like the Taken series of films. Like, the first Taken is fucking brilliant. The second and third, they just seem a bit silly. Like, I enjoyed watching the second and third Taken films, but they were a bit silly, and yeah. But, nevertheless, I think at the end of the third one, it was like, you know, if I kill you, your sons are gonna come kill me, and I'll kill them, and then their friends will come kill me, and I'll kill them as well. Can we just stop the killing right now? And the guy's like, yo, alright. And then tries to kill him, and I'm like, oh, idiot. So the bird was an idiot, is basically what I'm saying. The bird is dumb. I'm not saying that birds are ordinarily particularly smart. You know, the phrase feather-brained is a phrase for a reason, yo? Yo. I'm way too old to be saying yo. To be fair, though, yo is a very old thing to be saying anyway. It's not like I'm picking it up as an adult. Like, that was something we oh. Hello, friends. I know I don't have my protections on, but... Hey, guys. Now, you obviously want to mess with me. Come on, then. Yeah. They don't like it open. I got beat pretty hard, though, there. Let's be honest. Did take a bit of a beating. I'm just going to sell all these at the merchant. Hermit. No. Yes. Yeah, you know. I can take a beating. I mean, that's a fair point, yeah. Because as you rightly say, yo, or as we both rightly say, yo it goes back away, doesn't it? See, I could go through that fort. In fact, that is the correct way to go to the Cabal dude. In fact, looking at our things, we do want to go into the Stinky place. Like, literally explore Stinky Pylon. Now, I have a potion that will allow me to resist the decay of the of the stinky pylon. But yeah, I think that there is... Oh, look how pretty it is. I know I say it every time we come through this area. I just find it worth mentioning every single fucking time. While we're here, we might as well pop our head into the Immaculate's cave and see what's in there. Like, there's a mineral deposit outside as well, I think, which might get us one of those bugs, which gives us health. Freezing tea. Just oil. I mean, it's probably saleable. I guess. What's the one show you secretly enjoy? What an interesting question. Secretly enjoy. See, I'm not normally that bothered by, like, keeping things secret if I enjoyed things. Like, I'm like, I enjoy this, I don't give a shit. Secretly enjoy, though. I don't know. When I was younger, I was definitely a lot more conscious about not being seen to enjoy things that are childish. So I used to get up really early Saturday morning when the kids' shows are on. And this is like as a late teenager, you know. Not a late teen. I think I wasn't dead. You know, I was in my... as a late teenager, I haunted all kinds of schools. No. As a teenager... Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Come on, then. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on, then. You wanna try something? Damn it! Did not. See, I activated the block, but they got in before the block happened. But then they attacked again, hit the block, gave me discipline, and then I just chakrammed them. Again, it's one of those things where, like, my health's really low now. So it was like, fucking hyenas! Enemies always pose a threat in this game. They always pose a fucking threat. Bandage time, I suppose. Because if I don't bandage, I'm going to just die. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on my health. Make sure that I heal up properly. I won't die horribly. Samurai Jack. I want to see that because I've seen some clips. But yeah, when I was a kid, when I was in my late teens and I was supposed to be an adult now and therefore not like childish things, I used to get up early Saturday morning and quietly on my TV, because it was a bit of a crappy TV, but it was color now because my first TV was black and white as a kid, and I would get up and I would very quietly, I'd like turn the volume right down so nobody knew I was watching it. Animals of Farthing Wood and Gargoyles. Those two shows I didn't want people to know that I liked watching because I was in my late teens. You know, I was still technically a kid in a way, but, you know, and I didn't want people to know that I liked those shows. Even though they're fucking great shows. I'm not going to bother with the eyeballs. I love watching cartoons. Oh, the other thing as well. When I was 16, I think, I went into the town, local town, Nottingham, and I went to watch The Lion King at the cinema on my own. And I didn't tell anyone because it was a kids' film. Why would I pay to go and watch a kids' film? But it's a fucking great film. Well worth seeing. Well worth seeing. And of course, everyone will have seen it these days. But back in the day, it was like, I just really wanted to watch it. Because why the hell not? Another fucking coil. And yeah, it was just one of those things where you're just like, well, you get to a certain age where you just don't care what people think. If they disapprove of your perfectly innocent interest, you know, if I was like interested in, I don't know, killing the neighbor's pets or something, you know what I mean? Then sure, judge me and stop me. But if I just like watching cartoons or like train spotting, not that I do, but if that was my thing and it might be embarrassing, who gives a fuck? Like, mind your own business. Go have fun. Go have your own fun instead of trying to ruin mine. Yeah, be into Pokemon. I know people are into Pokemon. It came out a long time ago, you know? It got into the West a long time ago. Enjoy your Pokemon. Actually, don't enjoy your Pokemon. That's something else completely. Just, I mean, whatever. The point is, yeah, you know, just enjoy your stuff. Like I build Lego. Hell, I have so many Lego sets that are actually ages 5+. And I enjoy them. It's great. Why the hell not? Hey, buddy. What's in here? Spiritual Varnish. That's all respawned. Nice. See, I don't normally use Spiritual Varnish. What if I do Spiritual Varnish while I'm already got spiritual damage going? That'd actually be quite funny. It probably will stack, I imagine. I bet my ethereal or spiritual damage, I've got a boon, I've got the varnish, and I've got the blade. I bet my spiritual damage is fucking obnoxious right about now. You know what I mean? Like, I am buffed on the Cabal thingy stuff. What's it? Almost one-shot him. The damage. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I never got into Pokemon either. Like, I can get the appeal of like maybe I should get into the cartoons. But the card game I probably could have got into. I mean, I love Magic the Gathering. What is this? I mean, Pungent Paste we already know, but I can sell the fucking thing. Let's go this way because I know it circles round and gets us a chest. No, it's the other way around. It circles round and gets us a chest. So it's the sort of thing, like, the game would definitely be the sort of thing I could get into, I bet. You know, I like all kinds of shit like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't judge people for liking Pokemon, whatever. I might judge you slightly for liking Pokemon, like, too much. Like, some people like Pokemon too much. Like, the individual creatures. That's a bit weird. But, you know. But yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in the same category as Pokemon. I got the impression that it was like kind of not the same, but it's that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know what that would even mean. Pokemon Go, yeah, I did actually get Pokemon Go, what do you call it? Briefly, because I was the first, like, locational mobile game thing that I played was Ingress. Back in the day. And Ingress entertained me for a great many years. There was a good community. It was a nice little team game type thing. It was nice. It worked quite well. So, of course, you know, oh, that's nice. Recurve bow. Yeah, let's just take all of these things. So when the Harry Potter thing came out, that was before all of the controversy. I'm not getting into that. You like what you want to like. You protest what you want to protest. I like that. Pokemon Go didn't click with me. I think I would have clicked with me if I was a bigger fan of the show or the card game, because then it would be like, oh, I got one of those things. I really like those things. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? There'd be a How do I get through there? Like pulling one of the levers or something. I don't know. I think it's just going this way, isn't it? Oh, I think the lever actually... I keep saying lever. It's lever in the UK. Lever in the States. Anyway. Stop blocking. But, yeah. Like, I want to get into some more of these card games, but I like playing them in person. So it's one of those things that... And honestly, at the moment, I'm kind of looking... I need some friends, some local fucking friends. I'm telling you now. I really, really do. Because they've all sort of moved away, or they were connected with workplaces that I'm no longer part of. So, like, you know, you kind of get out of touch with people because of workplaces and friend groups and stuff. So that's what I would like right now. But it is what it is, you know. You've got to take what you can get, I guess. Okay, some random graves. Stinky! Oh, there's a stinky thing down here, isn't there? Ah, fair enough, Zachary. See you in a bit. Now, there is a stinky underbelly to this place, isn't there? Should we check it out? Was it? Oh, how do we miss you? Was it down here or something? Yeah. Did we go down here? I can't remember whether we went down here or not. You see, Magic the Gathering came out in the 90s when I was at school, for fuck's sake, and we all got into it, of course. I can... how many different things have I... Do I have one that just gives me straight up heavy resistance to stinkiness? Probably. What's my weight limit like? Oof, I'm close to my weight limit. Let's go recycle some fucking shit. Yeah, we can just get rid of a few things. Make some bandages. I don't think this actually saves any weight, but we can definitely get rid of some shit. Eat some noms. Drop a simple bow, or destroy a simple bow. Interesting the simple bow can be combined with something. That's interesting. It suggests that it can be combined with like a magic item type situation. That's the thing, Pagey. It's such a shame because you just it's part of getting old. I think it's legitimately just part of getting old, and I'm not saying that that's it and you're fucked. But you know what I mean. It's a case of it is just one of those things, and it's a shame. It shouldn't happen, but you know, here we are. Because it does. God, Animals of Farthingwood theme tune stuck in my head now. Do 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 do. Sorry, my brain is just not doing it. There's egg off, egg off, and that. Oh god, it's one of those things. Let's holy shit, why is it suddenly changed? Oh, hang on. Shit. Oh god, these are tough. These are fucking tough. The light went out. I don't like that. They're very tough. I'm going to very quickly check. 10% corruption. That's actually surprisingly a lot. I don't like that at all. But also... oh yeah, they don't like lightning. Oh no, lightning's the opposite of corruption, isn't it? Fuck you, strange corruption creature. Ow. Illuminated horror. Predator. Oh, is that all I got? Some predator bits. Okay, fine, whatever. I may have to drink one of those other potions. You know, one of those... what is this shit? I don't want to drink the rancid water. I want to get goodies. Where are the goodies at? My iron vein. That's not worth stopping for. Oh shit, there's one. No, that's... I mean, actually, no, that's fine. My mana is running low. That's it. Mana is out, but the explosive thing worked. I don't like that. Oh my god, what is up here? Why is it so stinky? This looks... I can't have... what the fuck? Palladium vein? Palladium and ruby. This looks like a lift or something. I pulled the lever, but it didn't seem to do anything. Let's see what my corruption's like, because that was harsh. Come on. 15. That wasn't terrible. That looks like I can go down but not come back up. Well, I'm going to drink one of the even better anti-stinky potions. Because that was the quartz potion, but there's like a innocence potion, which actually regenerates the thing, which I should have done, and then we quickly drink a Great Astral Potion, because I ain't got time to be fucking around. This potion regenerates my stinkiness. There's fucking nothing that way. Maybe that dropping down is... There's no other way to go. There is no other way. What other way? What, through here? Yeah, there's no other way. What other way? I'm confused! That's the only... There's... I'm just going to go and do it while this potion's on. Oh, bugger. What other way was there? Well, hang on. That's weird. Other way. Now that's that way. Fuck. So there's no way that way. I've got one of the pluses. I don't see any other ways. All I see is something I can't get up. There's no way... There's no secret. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Another way? What other way? That's so confusing. Because I can see that there is a drop-down thing, but there's no obvious, like, other entranceway. There's the lift. I think you are way behind, Little Horn, as far as things happening. Because I did drop down ages ago. Maybe that's... Well, let's have a little look at my things. Corruption recovery. Yeah, there's corruption's good. Yeah, I have no idea. But there obviously is another way to drop down, because there was the droppy downy bit. But how you get to that droppy downy bit, I have no clue. Maybe it is in here somewhere. And there's definitely some reward there. Ooh. Oh, I've never seen this place before. Well, I'm still on mana recovery, so I'm just going to drop down. Not mana recovery, on, where the fuck am I? I did not think I was going to be in a weird Okay, this is way too stinky for me. Okay, so I'm now in a fully stinky place. I did not expect to be in a fully stinky place. I thought I was just going to drop down to that ledge. Nightmare mushrooms, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I do not want to be in here for very long. There's the chest. There, so I know where I am now. Okay. I mean, it's stuff. I don't know whether it's particularly good stuff. Again, I'm just going to 1% corruption because resistance and recovery. Okay, well, I'm going to have a little check of this room again in case there's anything good in it that I just missed. Blood mushrooms. Well, I can get them elsewhere. See, empty junk pile. Oh. Okay, so that's that. I'm now here. There's no point dropping down. I might as well just go up the slope. Is that something that I can... No. Okay, I'm going to mine the Iron Vein while I'm here. I'm not sure whether this area was particularly worth going into. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it was particularly worth it. Like, I'm glad I did it. But it wasn't really... Like, killing those things was good. I'm glad I did that. Because I've not killed them before and they were bothersome. I like the fact that I was able to just blap them with lightning. Which, of course, reminded me that lightning is something that decay, corruption, is the opposite of. They are opposites. So I'm glad I did it. I'm going to destroy that golem in there. Yeah, pretty much, Delta. Yeah, that about sums it up. Stinky in all ways. I'm gonna have a swig. Des, Eggoth, Shim, Eggoth, Call to Elements. Hey, buddy. Now, is this the one where you can open the door? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up a bit. Hey, buddy! Come on. That did not hit him at all. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, Ghost. Get wrecked. Ethereal traps. Wow, that's savage. Speaking of... Oh, is it not respawned yet? Hey, Golem dude, where are you? Maybe it's a one-off thing? I don't care. I'm opening this chest that has things in it. A large emerald, and a warrior elixir, and a whole load of... Oh, God. Oh, egods! Egads! Right. So let's just go get my backpack. Get me back. Oh. With me backpack. Oh, it's empty now. Well, indeed, the ancient plateau definitely seemed to be the place to go to farm those fuckers. I've got a lot of weight. It's not helping dragging all of those things into there, but, you know. Sucks to be my backpack. Now, I could go around the outside through the tunnel, like the shortcut tunnel, and to kill all those guys, but I'm going to be on the way back here, so, yeah. Have another sippy. I mean, that was fun. In a fun kind of a way. Bit of a redundant thing to say, but you know how it is. I do like having this poker. Like, I'm making an assumption that physical damage is definitely very highly resisted. Well, that's something I haven't seen around these parts before. That's one of those really big, powerful fuckers. Isn't that the thing that, Is it just because it's nighttime that there's horrible shit everywhere? That looks like a... I do not like the bad things. Like, that's a shrimp on the right, but on the left, that's something else. I'm just going to get some distance and grab some berries. Delta, you've got problems, man. Yeah. I've not specified the location of any butterflies around here. There probably is somewhere. A patch of butterflies. Because I just want to kind of wait this out. I can guard. It's not a big deal. I'm in no rush. Oh, I'd forgotten that there was a chest up here as well. Holy shit, what the fuck? What is this? Ice Flame Torch. That's a really good time to have something that can keep me cool in sweltering temperatures. A Fang Sword? Yeah, I'll have all of them. Oof, we're getting a bit weighed down, aren't we? A whole load of things we've just learnt. Another alchemy set, mushrooms, all kinds of fucking shit. But what I want to do is set up a tent. And have a snooze. And get morning going. God. 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 Just God. And repair. And God. I mean, you're absolutely right in that assessment, Delta. It absolutely did. Yeah, I was disappointed by the stinky place because I used some very valuable potions to get down there, thinking there was going to be something good down there, and unfortunately, my judgment was not correct on that. Maybe there is a chance of a good spawn in that location, and it's just, you know, luck of the draw, and a lot of the games that we play are all about luck of the draw. But yeah, it definitely didn't seem particularly worth what I spent on getting in there. Okay. Hopefully those fucking things have buggered off. I mean, the shrimp I'm not too... Oh, that big boy is just... I don't think I can handle that thing. Like, maybe with some good prep. But I feel like why is it here? I've never seen such powerful things here before. Because it was a very powerful thing that I did kill one, but it had the shit kicked out of it by a load of guards. And it had killed the guards, was weak. Did I lure more guards to it or something as well? Like, I don't think I even killed it myself. I'm just going to avoid that fucker. I really need to reduce my weight. I wish there was a rune combo that gave me strength. Or carrying capacity more specifically. Strength wouldn't actually do anything in this game. Yeah, I just don't want to mess with it. I really don't. I don't like that. I don't even want to really mess with the shrimp. Like, the shrimps are... They can hit quite hard. Okay, foul, there's that, and there's Egarth. Okay. Why won't it lock on? Damn it, simultaneous. I started casting, it started casting. It's not going to kill it anytime soon, is it? Damn it. Too close to sidestep casually out the way. Let it go. Oh, there's another fucker over there as well. I need to just get rid of a load of shit. I am not going to be able to keep mobile if I have got all of this shit on me. The machete can go. An iron sword? Sure. In fact, the iron spear can fucking go as well. I wish the padded boots could get processed, but nope. What is even worth keeping in this day and age? To be honest, anything. If I'm going to turn things into scrap, it's basically pointless keeping them at all, because the scrap is also basically worthless. Take a drink of water. I think I just need to just dump the scrap. Like, it genuinely is not worth having. Let's drop the wood. Getting closer to a decent weight. The furs are basically worthless. All those colds, I need to sell some of them. What's my speed like? My speed is acceptable. The music? I don't know. Maybe? Oh, I must have turned the music off at some point. I'm not 100% sure why that was. Damn it. I don't know why I jumped then, because I knew it would hit the fucking... Ugh. Well, I don't have much to evade now, I don't think. Yeah, but obviously I must have turned it off, because it was off. Just gonna leg it through the stink. Did I turn it? What did I turn it off for a particular reason? Maybe? Probably. I mean, that actually sounds like the sort of thing I would do. We can turn it up a little bit more. Just to sneak it up a bit. Maybe a little bit less. Like just subtle backgroundy stuff. I think I might grab this stuff and then I might call it for today. And again, I still need to make a decision on what I want to do with the game. How I want to go forward with it. I'm just gonna steal your stuff, guys, and sell it back to you. You don't mind, no? Good. What the hell? That was a load of stuff. First things first.
How are you?
I'm fine after stealing all your stuff. Thank you very much. Shield, pistol, brutal club, brutal axe. I mean, these are all things that I just do not want. Curved bows, boots. This lantern that's slightly less integrity. Keep that. What else are we keeping? I'm going to get rid of one pouch. I really don't feel the need to have this many fucking pouches. Get rid of the varnish. That varnish I might keep just for a laugh. I know I'd never use it, but you know, it can be useful. Rabbi. Larval eggs. I don't know about the nightmare mushrooms. Try and cook it. Get rid of the meat. Elixirs are useful with that. One of the alchemy sets. Hang on. The alchemy set's at home. Do I even need an alchemy set here? Gonna get rid of some of these. I hardly ever use them. Firefly powder, those eyeball things, these husks. I've got occult remains at home. We really don't need that many of those either. Let's get rid of the ruby and that. And we've got loads of power coils at home, but they might be useful. Large emerald. Palladium scrap I know is useful for things. Oh, master's staff, look at that. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but I'm guessing it's two-handed because it's got a picture of a pole arm. Anyway. I like how they've got chrysalis essence. They just... You know. I bet it does bonk better. I mean, it bonks real good. think we're good. And again, the moment we mess with them, they auto light. How much do we need?
Excellent.
Yes.
Listen to me.
600. I've got 525, so I just need to get a little bit more.
How are you?
How are you? Yeah, I'm just an innocent old lady. I mean, she probably is, to be fair. Warrior elixir. That's what. Warm. Warm is not something I can do yet. Stability potion. Get rid of a couple. I know I could just break a bar and job done. But blood mushrooms. I've. Oh, the egg. We don't need an egg. Egg. We've got quite a few of them at home. But also, to be fair, we never use up these. Again, it's just getting rid of things sort of willy-nilly in a way. Like it never seems to be a definitive things to sell situation. I guess I'm just gonna break a gold bar, I guess. Just have to do it, aren't I? It's not a big problem having random shit in it. So, what is this? Conjure. Spell which does nothing on its own, but can be combined with other abilities. Basically like the Reveal Soul. So, I'm guessing Conjure on sigils will probably do stuff. Conjure might do something with the souls that get revealed. There we go. So, on its own, it does nothing. Mana costs 10. So... okay. It's got a bit of a casting time. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Okay. Just gonna quickly bandage myself up. Well, we're done here. We've done that. The wind sigil. Oh, I'll try it with all the fucking sigils. I've got spare stones, but the wind one obviously is the free one. Littlehorn, your evil grin is betraying you. I'm gonna go across this bridge because there's stuff over there. But yes, let's try with the wind sigil as you so smartly suggest. Ooh, those zappies. Okay. It's a very slow cast. Is there a range on it? There is a range on it. Okay. I'm just going to check something. Oh, no. Okay, interesting. That's a whole thing. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get to test. Kind of. Maybe. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the Sigil of Wind to recharge. And then I'm going to summon all the sigils and see if you can kind of trigger it all simultaneously. Because that'll be fun. In the meantime, I'm going to bandage. And then I'm going to head toward the bridge. Because I remember the basement being pretty good. There was like a secret panel, I think. I seem to remember. And I don't remember it being particularly powerful. I think there were ghosts in there. Which... ghosts. What are you thinking? Conjure and a fire or conjure and ice doesn't do anything? I can test it. I am hungry. Oh my god, yeah. Dump them on top of each other and do awesomeness. I'm just going to look for a body. Because the conjure doesn't create anything physical, so you kind of have to look for other physical things in the world, effects, like sigils, as you rightly put, that themselves will then be the thing that conjure taps into. Can't even remember whether there was anything good up here, to be fair. I'm just kind of climbing up here for the hell of it. A camping spot, I suppose. With views. And a place to sun yourself. Right, let's go in the basement of glowy shit. Do 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 do. Oh shit. Let's oh, damn it. I've gotten used to the way things were laid out. They are not laid out like that anymore. Hey, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? I'm just, you know, trying things out while it's not safe, but, you know. I'm kind of better than, I could just do, a heal, I guess. It's just because the roly-poly is a problem. Oh. Little shit. Wail on it with the this thing. Yeah, I mean it certainly works against them. It's not as good as the ethereal sword, but it works. Yeah, this is the secret wall, isn't it? I mean, it's valuable. There. Oh, this is the one where I was paranoid that by opening it, it would kill me or something, but it then didn't. Oh, there's a body here as well. This is perfect. Another ornate chest, hopefully something valuable in it. Powerful concoction to increase your weapon impact gives you possessed and discipline boons. There, again, very good. So, we have, reveal soul, and instead of sparking the soul, which is one combination, it did something. Oh. Okay, this dude's got my back. Oh my god. How long does he last? Hang on, he's in effect at the bottom. That's pretty fucking awesome. Well, I figured Little Horn that he was something I'd summoned, but I was still a bit paranoid. So, kinda? I was like trying to figure out, is he about to attack me? If I stay moving and he swipes at me, then I can dive and get out the way. But no, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He likes me. And that's dead cheap to summon. You just need a body. Does he leave the room with me? I mean, the effect is on me, isn't it? It's like a status effect. So, in theory, he should come with me. I like this effect. Oh, the Spoopy Boy is amazing. Oh, well, we've got our first customer. Whee! Oi, go on, get him. Go on, get him. Go on, kill it. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Jeez, he's got some good impact. The damage is acceptable. Oh, and he's took a hit. He can take a hit. He's good at blocking. Yeah. Buddy! I like you, buddy! Okay. Oh, he's awesome. He's legitimately awesome. I kind of want to go through the Stinky and go into that place. It means using another one of those potions, which I don't necessarily want to do. Hey, Ghost Buddy. You've got another 2 minutes. Oh, jeez. The thing is, I could try and Lightning Blast. I mean, that's a good point. Does this guy damage from things? Like, is there friendly fire, I wonder? I mean, there is one way of finding out. Quickly. Nope, that is not the correct thing. Nope, he does not suffer from friendly fire damage. Fantastic! Yeah, because there's no friendly fire on me as well, so it makes sense that there's no friendly fire on him, I guess, but... He doesn't heal over time, but, I mean, just summon another one, I guess. Obviously, there's going to be some situations where it's trickier to find, because this thing doesn't have a soul, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've tried revealing souls for animals before, and they do not have them. You think Ali the Arcane Ghost. Okay, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. What are we gonna call our little buddy here? We gotta name our little ghost boy. Oh, hang on. Oh god, ow, that was fucking painful. Go on, kill him. Haven't got much fucking energy left in the ghost boy though. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's a good distraction. Okay, I'm gonna head back to here because if there's random roving shrimp, then I need to read the chat. Nope. Yep, that one. I don't want to get interrupted and murdered. And I can sell the odd little ill-gotten gains as well. Okay, guys. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Ali the Arcane Ghost. Okay, let's do this. Votes on this game? What madness is this? So, Ali the Arcane Ghost. Smoke Pop. Sure. Necron. I mean, Necron is, we could, I mean, if you want to do a Warhammer type thing, sure. What else have we got? We could do Spectre. Spectre is kind of what he is, though. He is a Spectre. He is a ghost. You know what I mean? It's like... The first vote in this game. I think so, yeah. I don't think we've voted in this game before. He could also be a member of Spectre, that is true. Loki. I mean, he is tricky. He is tricky. Again, Wraith is kind of, again, it's just another name for what he is. Loki's... I know someone who has a little dog called Loki. And of course, those Norse gods are just good sources for names for pets, let's be honest. Because they're real names, they're referencing something cool, but they're not names you're likely to get out and about. Because one thing you don't do is you don't give your pet a human name. That's just... I think it's kind of a bit weird to give your pet a human name. We've got Ali the Arcane Ghost. I've just said Ali. Smoke Pop, Necron. I don't know. Again, yeah. Yeah, Greek gods, Roman gods, Norse gods. They're all good. I'm gonna say Gary. I want to put Gary the Ghost. We've got Ali the Arcane Ghost. Or Arcane Spirit. Ali the Arcane. Smoke Pop, because why the fuck not? Necron, because, you know, he's kind of necrotic and whatever. And Gary the Ghost. Or just Gary. There we go. What are we calling our spoopy friend? Are there any spoopy things that I can reveal in here? I don't think they've got any dead things in here. Good old Smoke Pop. Obviously you're gonna vote for Smoke Pop. We've done alright this session. Like, don't get me wrong, there have been a couple of little hiccups here and there where things haven't quite worked out the way I would have preferred. But, I'm going to sell some things while you...
How are you?
A cleaver halberd, a brutal spear. Discipline potions we want to keep because gaining discipline is useful. Warm potion is going to be hopefully good for... Well, actually, warm will give us better buffs for fire damage, but I think it might give us some environmental resistances. Maybe? Larval eggs. Every time that bloody light runs out. Every time. Those greasy ferns are good for upgrading some kind of potion. I think healing potions, I think. My gut feeling says healing potions. We don't need the travel ration on us because we can just make it. I need to brew some more tea. Get rid of some of that wine. The crystal powder is useful. The warrior elixir is good. I never use it. I'll never choose to use it. Discipline. Again, I will, and I have, but yeah, it's... I barely use the lantern, but I think as a backup if I've run out of mana. Although I should always recharge a bit of mana, given a bit of time, but time might be of the essence, and therefore, I don't like how it's changed the, it's throwing me, because I've got another skill there, it's shoved the, the runes. Oh my god, Gary? Gary the Ghost? Is that what we're going for? Gary the Ghost it is! Gary! Ghost's a name. So is Gary. I think we're done. I think we're done, guys. I think we're actually at that point in the game. In the stream. We got 3 hours. We got 3 hours in the stream. I actually didn't think it would be that long, to be fair. I legitimately thought that I'd be like, you know, yeah. But it wasn't. We actually did a normal length session. Now, as people have pointed out, and it's been mentioned, I don't currently have an idea for what to do on Sundays yet. So, like I said last Sunday, there's a good chance that we may be skipping this Sunday and not having a live stream. I just need to sit down, and it's Wednesday for goodness sakes. You know, I've got 3 days to decide what we're gonna do for Sunday. Remember, the post is there. I think most of you who have actually responded to the post. I haven't done anything yet, Little Horn. I've been playing the game. I've been playing the game. I've been live streaming. but yeah, the post is there, and I'll send another link. Let's do that. And I will post that. So yeah, if you haven't commented, or you commented early on and you haven't subsequently gone in there, message 1 game per post, upvote games that you think would be good, if that someone else has mentioned or you have. And when I have a moment, I'll go through it and pick some things out. Yeah, do it, Zach. Do it. It's good. I'll say, even if you've already commented, it might be worth popping back in there, having a look to see what other people have suggested, and then upvoting things that you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, that'd be cool, boom, upvote. Because then that's gonna at least help me have a rough idea as to how many people are up for certain games. Like, as much as I will be picking for me, it is nice in a tie-break situation to get something from other people to say, yeah, this is a popular option. And if it's popular, it might be good. Ideally, Little Horn, yeah, it doesn't have to be, but the idea is then people can upvote that comment, and then I will know which game people are supporting. Well, I would say that this is less is more. Less is more. Remember, decision paralysis, human psychology. If you give people lots and lots of options, they'll pick none of them. If you give them a fewer number of options, they're more likely to pick something. If you go overblown with options, it all just kind of becomes noise. So pick a couple that you think are really good possibilities, really good options, really good choices. Like I say, read their post as to the kind of game I'm after. And I say I don't mind if you do put multiple in one post. It's just, you know, one per post is helpful for when other people are upvoting. And again, there's no promises that it'll be anything on the list. Oh, let's have a look at your crochet. Let's have a little look at it. Ah, it's a cute little wolf. Ah, he's cute. I like it. Very, very neat. Definitely looks healthier than in the previous shot, where it's all intestines out everywhere. At some point, I'm going to have to take an up-to-date picture of my little cozy corner, now that the black cloth is on the ceiling and there's hanging lanterns and, you know. And leave it as it is, Little Horn. I mean, it depends. If you want to do it separately and repost them and maybe delete the old one, then you can. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain either way. I'll leave it up to you. You're not going to lose out by leaving it in one post. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We need to, I guess, yeah, we fought an alpha deer. We fought 3 alpha deers and got killed 1.5 times. Like I said, and what I mean by that is like I got killed once and nearly killed a second time. Learn final Cabal skill, which is very cool. Summoning our own little dude, like our own little tank ghost. I suspect that he will get ripped apart relatively easily, but he seemed tanky enough. You know, those shrimps hit pretty hard, so the ghost looks like he's got better defenses than me. Oh god, yeah, I see what you mean. Look, seen from the thing, because literally there was a husky. It was all everywhere. It's great. Gary the Ghost, yeah, we've got that's what we got. We got Gary the Ghost. I love Gary. Gary's amazing. Gary's our buddy now. He's not always going to be there to help us, but we're going to have to try and make sure that he's there to help us as often as we can. I would almost argue that if he works out really well, there's a school of thought that says go back to the mana ley line thing and sacrifice a bit more. I'm wary of doing that. Not weary. I might be weary after having done it too often. So I am wary of doing that. But if he does become quite tanky and generally is good, or as we start getting other things that are better defensively, like better armor and stuff, or I just get good, I might go back and sacrifice a little bit more. Gives us a bit more mana. We'll see. No, we are not. Gary, that is Gary. Gary is our friend now, forever. Every time we summon the ghost, it's Gary the Ghost. What else have we got on the list? Well, we didn't even explore the Stimky Pylon, did we? But I want to put something else on the list. Brew. Deodorant. I don't know how easy it is to make anti-stink potions. Because we're obviously using them up. But it might be useful for us to have potions that get sort of the stink. It works for me, Zach. Discord's a good series. Good series of books. I need to pick it up again. I just need to pick up reading again, to be honest. Again, it's one of those things that you just kind of get out the habit of, and I've got loads of books that I know I'll enjoy that I just haven't fucking touched yet. And some of them are Discworld. Well, that's that. Well, I want to thank you all for popping in. We should be here next Wednesday, because unless I change my mind, I'll make a post about it. I think we're all right. I think I'm going to carry on as we are for now. I just have that in my head that maybe I want to do a different format for this, but it'd be nice to get to a good spot with it. And yeah, be able to get to a conclusion all via live stream. You go for it, Pagey. So thank you for all popping by. Thank you for all of the chat. It's all been very good. Thank you for the voting for the name of our little spirit buddy. Thank you to all of my adepts for supporting the channel. Walter, Necromancer, Not Monicum, Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, Mr. Extrillionaire, Strudel, Sigma, and Hellfire. Fire! And thank you to Freya for being adorable and meowing. Thank you for Little Horn as well for donating toward getting Dying Light. Apparently that is the big thing that I should be getting regardless of whether I stream or record it. I'll have a look. I do appreciate the donation. It takes a while for it to get through to me, but it will eventually. And yeah, thank you to all of my apprentices, the other apprentices, for supporting the channel and helping me out. It's very, very good of you. But yeah, that's it. Probably no stream Sunday, while I then actually make a decision as to what we're going to be doing on Sundays. Again, I want to try and make it so we have characters or things in game named after you lot, but it doesn't have to be. It's just nice to have at least one live stream where that is the mechanism. I think it's cute. You know, I think it's cute. You guys get to be part of the game more than just being chatting and watching. But next Wednesday should be just an Outward again, as usual. But until next Wednesday, I bid you all farewell, and of course, cheerio.